I have no idea if we're live yet.
It says we're live.
Okay.
Here, one sec. Check your Facebook live.
Oh yeah.
I'll check the YouTube.
Yep, we are live, dude.
One second.
We are live.
Yep, we are
We
live.
are live, dude. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever Downtime in the Ring live. We are actually doing our post-show thoughts on this year's Survivor Series.
Yeah, and I have the media scrum going on. So anyone else who's watching the media scrum, we're getting this information on lock. So if you get any tangents from me, that's what's happening. How long you think we're gonna have this live on?
We'll have this for like an hour at least. 45 minutes to an hour. Kind of like
That's
an
fine. Get our full thoughts on this.
get our full thoughts on everything. So, first off, just I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had so many jokes prepared. I had so much shit to
Yep,
talk.
you did.
I was
You
so
did.
ready, dude. And then it happened.
Yeah.
It happened, dude.
You're sad face. You're just like, oh my god. I don't know what to say.
No. You want to know what was worse, dude?
What?
So I'm at my grandpa's, and the show's over, and he's happy. Randy won. He's happy. Cody won. He's all happy.
Mm-hmm.
And so my feed was on a delay from you.
Oh, was it?
You said those words. My heart sunk, and I was like, yes, I was like, there's no way, there's no possible way in the world that he's back. And then the music hit, and then my aunt was she was sitting in the living room too, and she goes, oh, he's back. And I run out the door, and I was like, I gotta go record.
He's back.
Yeah, it was like, oh, he's back. Oh, is he wrestling? And I was like, ugh. So,
man,
that was horrible.
I was like, oh yeah, how are they going to subside? Like, I thought it subsided after Randy came out,
Yeah,
because you knew the Chicago crowd throughout the night. You had the CM Punk chants. You could hear them. I think at one point they tried reversing the chants.
Yeah, they did.
So there was a weird chant during the women's War Games match
and the men's.
Yeah, and I was just like, what? Did they like actively reverse it? I don't know. Maybe that's just my mind going off, but yeah, no.
They could have. They could have.
Like like I said in the Discord, there's a juxtaposition the way he came back. I kind of caught early, like he came back at the very end as opposed to when he debuted for AEW at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, that's a nice little poetic little moment.
Yep. Morgan says that she could hear them chanting at the pre-show, but I mean, it's Chicago. Like, we all know they're gonna chant CM Punk.
They are.
At like Chicago Blackhawks game, they probably chant CM Punk. So it wasn't too crazy. But can I say this? And you know I am not a fan of his. I don't care for him too much. I really don't. He looks good compared to his AEW.
I know, right? He doesn't have that shitty long hair,
No.
You probably stop eating those chocolate muffins. Shout out Amy's Bakery. They're not open on what, Wednesdays or Thursdays?
Yeah.
Something like that. But like, I'm not a big hater of CM Punk. I didn't agree with what he did in like his last final months in AEW. Like you're a part of a company and it's on your biggest nights. You should have some level of decorum as a performer for a company that you are contracted to, Like, that's really the only complaint I had. Like, he bartered for his own show. Yeah, I get it. That's some kind of dickish moves, but it's also like I feel like he knew he could take advantage that way with Tony
Yeah.
because let's be honest, Tony was sometimes I feel like, and this is a common criticism you probably hear from everyone who criticizes AEW. Tony's just a kid with a lot of money buying a lot of toys, you know? And he's like, oh, this is the new flavor of the month. Let's go there. This is the new flavor, you know? And I understand it to a sense. And I feel like he, like, this is my own opinion. I
Yeah.
couldn't care less. This is my own opinion. I feel like Tony Khan was such a fan of it, it's like the Vince Russo thing where he's such a fan of certain wrestlers that he wants them to go over all the time and he like panders almost
Yeah.
to them in a sense. But really in this environment, fast forward in this environment where it's a company and there is no bullshit being thrown around, you know, how much is that like that there will come questions whether or not there's politics in WWE currently, like on the side of, you know, maybe.
So what I'm wondering, and before anybody asks, we will get into the actual pay-per-view, but this is like the biggest swerve in 10 years in professional wrestling, without a doubt now.
It is.
Overall, what my thing is and what I want is there has to be a lot of concessions by Punk to agree to sign. That's what DJ said. I think you can actually see the comments too. My biggest thing is how does everybody feel? What does everybody feel? Because he basically took the spotlight from Randy Orton just then, from Cody, from Seth, from Jay, from Sammy. He just took the whole show. Like nobody cares that Team Charlotte won. Nobody cares that Team Cody won. He's back. So
yeah. I don't know if I want to say unfortunately. It's not unfortunately. Like it's pretty massive. It's pretty massive.
And it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird because it's like, again, I'm not his fan. I will have to watch his matches because of the way that we work this show and everything. But is it going to be believable him versus Roman? Is it going to be believable him versus Seth? Is it going to be believable him versus Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, yada 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 yada, compared to the storylines that he did have in AEW, and now he has to kind of reprove himself again after being in AEW, and we saw the fallout of that. And everybody has, you know, their opinion if they're like, well, the locker room's a lot better in WWE. Yes, but we still have to remember that these are men with testosterone and
because there's still Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
The Seth Rollins like thing. Now, is it a deal where it's like he'll put everything aside and because think of it though, a Rollins versus Punk feud?
Oh.
Dude, that's gonna be money.
Yeah.
Not him versus Roman. He's not ready for Roman.
No.
I don't think. I think Roman can't be champion if CM Punk is going to be in the title picture. If CM Punk's going to be in the title picture, I don't know. Him and Cody could.
Morgan put not him versus Roman, fire. Oh, Rollins versus Punk would be fire. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think that would be a great match, especially because Rollins can't move as much as he used to. Definitely, they'd be able to work with each other.
It'd be a marquee match. I can tell you that Roman versus Punk. I could see it at a. I want to say a WrestleMania. I feel like a SummerSlam.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
For a SummerSlam.
I mean. What did WWE give him in the contract signing?
Yeah, that's what DJ just said. He said, I really want to see the contract for the way that he left WWE and AEW, the things he said about Trips and Stephanie and about Cena and the whole company.
Well, he likes Cena. He said that he's liked Cena.
But he also took shots. Yeah, he took shots at everybody. So It is. It's kind of like that.
Well, I'm watching Triple H right now.
And what's he saying?
He's taking questions.
This. Oh my god, dude. Just reported from PW Insider. CM Punk deal with WWE is a 3-year deal, and it was made today.
Wow.
So there was no guarantee that they were going to have him for this pay-per-view. There was absolutely no guarantee. There was no guarantee. There was no. They were basically running off the skin of their teeth, trying to figure out if they were going to have.
I wonder if he got him his ice cream bars.
If he got him his ice cream bars. That blows my absolute mind, dude. Like I don't.
It
I
was
don't
like
know.
a very on the button type thing. It was like, do we do it?
Do we have you? Like, are we going to
Wow.
have you?
Oh wow.
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 I can't believe we just did that during a fucking
Yeah.
stream.
Oh, downtime after dark, guys. I'm currently boozing right now because I cannot.
He's drinking his shock away.
I am drinking my
He's-
shock away. My poor grandfather, dude. He was so content, so happy, and I was like, Grandpa, I gotta go. I got news. I got news to give to the world now. I have my opinion. My opinion needs to be given on live. Oh my god, man. Like I don't know how to feel about this ultimately, and I think we can go back to this later. Let's get into the actual pay-per-view though because I think
Yeah.
everybody deserves that.
Yeah.
So the first match of the night was Team
Bianca versus
Team Bianca, basically, which was Bianca Belair, Shotzi Blackheart, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch versus. You came up with the name. I want to hear what your name.
Oh, the Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
The Kabuki Warriors. Yeah, definitely something interesting I would have to say about that.
You gave it so in the Discord you gave it a 7 in the match.
I did give it a 7.
Any reason behind that?
I gave it a 7 because of the fact that for everybody who was trying to say like, oh, you know, the way that
Yes, I did say it, Morgan.
the Kabuki Warriors.
I did.
The Kabuki Warriors. It's just Stardom wrestling here in America, and I don't think people are aware of that or people are kind of used to that, especially the way that Kairi Sane moved, the way she acted. Even you were like, what kind of dance was that? But if you watch like Joshi and Stardom, there's so many weird things that they do.
Yeah, there was just like certain little instances where it kind of took me out of the match where it's like, this is a War Games. This isn't like a dragon.
Yeah.
This isn't, you know, like I get it. It's
But
completely, it's a whole style and stuff, but it's like for intensity of a War Games like that, I don't know.
I think that they had the right people. I just don't think the execution was made to its fullest. But I think the right group were in there, especially having Asuka, Io, and Kairi in it. They really didn't need Bailey at all. The match didn't need. Unfortunately, because Dakota Kai is hurt, I would have switched that in a heartbeat. But
I wish there was more. I wish there was more Becky blood.
More Becky blood?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it should have been like when she first became the man levels type.
Bloody. Oh, when Nia Jax hit her in the nose and gave her a concussion. Jax legit
punched her. Yeah.
Gave her a concussion. Took her out of Survivor Series that year.
Wait.
Uh-oh. What's he listening to? The trash can made the match. So that is not the first time that EO has actually done that. EO's done that a lot more in other NXT style war game matches. But overall, yeah, definitely a cool match. Or definitely a cool spot too. I know that you love the legs in the trash.
He's not. So Triple H is mentioning something along the lines of something
So,
involving concussions, but he says he
concussions.
won't air out dirty laundry. He only speaks upon WWE.
Oh, why? What? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, for anybody who just hopped in, so Chris actually has the media scrum going on his side. So he's listening in as we are chatting and talking about this. But okay, not airing out dirty laundry. So can Punk not take shots at AEW on
Don't
the
quote
mic?
me. Don't quote me. Don't quote me.
Okay, I
I'm
won't
not.
quote you on that
I'm
one.
not. I'm not a professional news source.
EO in a can, the newest toy sensation.
Oh, EO in the can. I like that spot. I like
It's a
that
good
spot.
spot. It definitely is. It's a genuine spot. I like it because nobody would do it except her. Okay,
So
here are the details. Okay,
I had
all right.
Damage Control winning that one, but clearly that wasn't the case. So
Oh my god. So I'm looking also at things that are going on. So for anybody who's wondering how quickly they actually were able to get CM Punk in there, it was last second. They are saying that Triple H had to call during the show to get the licensing for the logo, to get the music. He had to do everything to get CM Punk's stuff.
Triple H is out. He's getting out of the scrum. I couldn't
Okay.
hear anything because we're talking between the two.
Yeah. But oh my god. Oh, so okay. So we'll get into that during the CM Punk part. But so the next match after that was the Intercontinental match, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it was.
So I wish it was a little bit more. I rank it a 6.
6? Why a 6?
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't care for it too much. Like I just knew that Gunther was gonna win, I guess. And so I was just like, Miz, he's great, but I just knew he was gonna win. I mean, like as far as match, I liked it. It was a typical Gunther match.
I figured, honestly, I did get hyped. I thought that The Miz was going to win when he kicked him in the crotch and then went for the skull crushing finale. I did think that that was going to be where Gunther was going to lose. It didn't have to be clean, which would have made sense,
Yeah.
especially for The Miz. Even though The Miz is supposed to be babyface, but ultimately they're going to keep it on him for another 60 days. I believe.
He's got to break Pedro Morales's
Which is
title. She did beat the shit out of Shotzi.
She was Captain America. She was Captain America with that. I love the text that you put in the Discord too. She's better with a trash can than a kendo stick.
She is. She's better. Like those smacks with the trash can lid were solid. But anytime you saw her with the stupid kendo stick, all she was doing was poking fucking Bailey.
Yeah.
She was just prodding them. Come on. If you don't know how to properly use a kendo stick, don't use the kendo stick.
He froze a little bit. I think Chris froze. Oh no, Chris is out.
How am I out? What?
You froze a little bit.
Oh, well, I'm good.
Yeah, now you're back. You're back
Weird.
now.
But all I gotta say is stick with the trash can lid, Miss Sane.
Oh my god, dude.
stick with that. That's your forte. Dude, we got what's his name? Ty Dillinger. What's his name?
Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears. She's the chairman. He's the chairman.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot about that entire gimmick because we haven't seen him in like a year.
Kairi Sane is just Oscar from Sesame Street.
Kyrie's. Oh, so
yes, she looked like the Hellraiser dude. Pinhead, yes. And then he sends me the costume out from Havoc, Halloween Havoc.
Oh my god. So somebody just sent me the tweet. So before any of this, so before today, Ryback, for anybody who remembers Ryback, said that he would retire if CM Punk came out. He would retire from wrestling. He just tweeted, "I will not be retiring." He made it. He had to return to AEW, and that did not happen. Thank you for supporting his nutrition. But on my birthday, he tweeted, "If CM Punk returns tomorrow, I will officially retire from pro wrestling."
Oh,
So he's trying to find loopholes because we don't want him back in the ring ever again.
damn.
Oh my god. That's
the next match on the card was the women's title, wasn't it?
No, it was Santos versus Dragon Lee.
That one,
Dragon Lee looked cool as Ultimo.
he looked cool. Yeah, he looked pretty cool. I thought that was I liked the different like
the flippy do.
Like the style, the lucha style. Especially not like they need to highlight it since Ray's gonna be out too.
Also, because the rival company has luchadors every Friday on Rampage.
Yep.
So Dragon Lee's getting the Kalisto push he never got.
Charlotte Flair is in the scrum.
What is she saying?
Oh, Becky Lynch with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Gonna get a women's tag team run with those two?
Bring it, run it back. That's how they started together.
Don't run it back. Do not run it back. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't need to see it. There is no point at all, ever, for us to see Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a tag team. That is by far the worst idea that they could come up with. Because we don't even have you know what? Can you hear it?
Hear what?
The media scrum.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, cool. I thought I was talking too loud before it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This Survivor Series was hell. Definitely was hell.
Once again, guys, who's ever tuning in, CM Punk has returned.
That's what I think.
Donovan is drinking.
I'm going against the straight edge society with my Coke and vodka, or my Dr. Pepper vodka.
Dr. Pepper vodka.
Dead for Kecker Baka. It's New Amsterdam. And a Dr. Pepper cherry.
The most and best history that me and Charlotte Flair have made has been with together. And now Becky Lynch started tearing up.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Charlotte Flair says we bring the breast up. We bring the breast.
They bring the breasts. Oh,
they bring the best out of each other.
Oh, really? Really? I would have never thought that they bring the breast out of each other. But okay. For anybody who's just tuning in, we're also have the media scrum on.
What you drinking, by the way?
What you drinking, by the way? My Dr. Pepper vodka. I mean, if the show gets real interesting, I'll just break this out. We'll see what. Not sponsored by them. That would not be a good sponsorship for anybody, honestly. But so after Dragon Lee,
go ahead.
After Dragon Lee and Santos, we have Rhea and Zoe. What would you say about that match?
I liked it, but it was just like a weird. For me, it was like the restroom match. Unfortunately, for me.
Okay.
So, because I didn't see a whole lot of it, other than like, a little bit of the beginning, and then at the very end where she counters the 3-6 what's it called?
Oh yeah, the 360. Well, it is
Yeah,
the
the
360.
360 knee,
Yeah,
the 360 knee, yeah. And so I can't really speak too much on it. Um, yeah, I can't. It was an okay match. I'd give it a 7.
I think now that we are at the point in WWE where we have so many stacked women that we can't really get hyped for like the Zoe Starks, the Kiana James, or the Kiana James,
The Tegan Knoxes,
the Tegan Knoxes, the Nikita Lyons, the Katana Carter or Katana.
Chance,
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Katana
Can't get
Chance.
excited. Yeah, we can't get excited for them because like we know who the face of the roster is right now, which is Rhea. Like without a doubt, she licked a piece of paper and it got her almost $1,000. So yeah, there's nothing we there's
Yeah,
nothing that
when
we
you
could
said
really.
that, I was like, whoa, wild.
Did you see the screenshot I put?
Yes.
Bro, I can't believe she licked it for and it went for almost $600. For
Wild.
$600, almost $600. So some guy could smell her saliva.
Mommy. Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand it.
So next match was
The men's, the main
Games.
event. The main event.
So I watched it in its entirety and I really liked it. I liked every little callback where it's like it was a callback between Cody and Seth with the bull rope
More cowbell.
or more cowbell, yeah. It was a pretty good match. Like we all knew I was curious how I didn't get my outcome. I didn't get the Judgment Day winning with a Dom pin.
No, you didn't.
No, but I mean, in hindsight, I'd say this was probably the best outcome. This was by far the best outcome.
Well, remember this.
Cody Rhodes in the scrum.
Okay. So remember what we said in the Survivor Series episode. You said if CM Punk doesn't show, Dom has to win.
Oh yeah.
See, Dom didn't win, and we got
CM Punk.
we got fucking Phil here for 3
I'm
years.
curious if he's gonna bring out his black shirts. Oh, there it's official.
It says it might be
Triple
a
H thumbs up.
Did you see the actual CM Punk black shirt that they have on the store now?
No, I want to.
Yeah, they have a shirt right now. Oh, somebody got a picture of Seth looking mad. Oh no.
I think that's gonna be feud of the year.
Oh no.
That has the most potential to be feud of the year.
I don't like. Now we can go more into it. They already got merch. Yes, my love. They have merch ready for all the new sites.
They had that knowing that they probably brought a deal to Phil that he could not disagree on. It's got to be an absurd amount of money.
It has to. Yeah, there's no way that it's not.
It has to be an absurd amount of money.
You know what it probably is? It's probably not the money.
It's probably the freedom.
The freedom too. It has to be that.
Yeah.
There's no way that he would just take it. Like there's no way that he would take it.
He's gonna have sponsorships on his Thai shorts, on his Muay Thai shorts. He's gonna wear Muay Thai shorts. I don't think WWE audience is gonna comprehend the Muay Thai shorts of CM Punk.
They're gonna be all mad.
No, dead serious.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm still trying to process the fact because the way I left the house, I was just talking so much shit, and I was like, I have to leave because
I
I
have to
didn't
leave.
I didn't even watch it all. Keep up the good work, gents. Huge W for WWE. Thank you, thank you. So I didn't even know what to think, honestly, because I was like, bro, he's back. And he's not back in a new person's ring. He doesn't have to build the audience there. He is here. And
Yep.
like I was ready to talk about like my favorite sequence in the entire match was the when Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre did the triple choke slam, and then Damian Priest told each of the guys to go on the top rope. That was my favorite sequence. It was done beautifully. I couldn't ask for a better sequence. But unfortunately, that is going to be the focus of Survivor Series 2023 is who came back.
Yeah, that's and again, I'm not a punk like ooh, I kind of liked his straight edge shirts more.
They already had
Like
and then look what Pro Wrestling Tees just put up. ROH, CM Punk, Mini Brawler.
but like
Morgan, I could see you running over them being like it really was like that, unfortunately.
I it's weird because it's like you we they said it couldn't happen and clearly it happened and we were very adamant on that.
Yeah.
Like we were just like he's done, there's no way he's coming back. And then and then later you hear like, oh well, we're willing to work with him, and then the curveball was, oh, we're not willing to work with him anymore, we haven't been in contact. And then literally the day of, you can't trust Paul, dude.
Yeah. No.
Like it's
No.
not like Vince where you're like stern, like, okay, is he gonna do it? He might do it, but maybe not. But with Paul, you don't know. You don't know.
What did he do too? What did he do? He did the NXT ending on us. He did the
Yeah.
little graphic in the corner, and I was like, okay, he's gone. But Chris said CM Punk ... And then I heard, and I was like, there's no way. This has to be a joke. He's taking too long to come out. And then he came out.
Were you just thinking like, huh, they just played just to troll the crowd? Dude, if they
100%.
trolled the crowd, oh my
100%.
god, that would be the worst possible thing to do in Chicago, to do that. Just play his music and he not show?
I
Oh
would.
no.
This is
And it's
like,
not even a part of an angle. Like,
no.
what? I mean, think about it. What if CM Punk's music hit and Rhea just kind of came out from the back with the cash and cashed in like that?
See, that would have been perfect
That would have been the greatest troll ever.
in professional wrestling. Is a dick move.
It is, but you know,
It's perfect in my
it's
world. I
it's
love it.
perfect in the world. If we ran WWE, we'd do it.
Oh
We'd
yeah,
do it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. 100. I would see if I could borrow Okada's Rainmaker music for one night. I honestly expected Heyman, especially with the Seville Roman video package. If Paul Heyman came out to Cult of Personality,
That would have been such a good callback.
that would have been the greatest troll ever. For me, that's like playing Judas with no
I mean, hey, they did name drop Jericho
a lot.
a lot
Yeah.
because, I mean, to be fair, he is like one of the Mount Rushmores of the Intercontinental title, I'd say.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think because Gunther won tonight, he did surpass Chris Jericho. They mentioned All In too.
Yeah, no, they mentioned they kind of did a slide thing. Cody, it was during the match. They said
Yeah.
Cody also did something huge outside of the WWE a few years ago.
Yeah.
Corey Graves mentioned it. So I was
Yeah. And
just
I
like,
was
oh, that's
like,
a cool.
I was all surprised. I was like, wow, we're gonna just mention that? Okay, cool. The Michael Cole spot though. This is the longest he's been behind a bars.
Yeah, no. When Michael Cole is on commentary for any of Dom's matches, it's the equivalent of JR just telling Triple H that he's just a bastard.
Yes. That's
It's
what it is.
the amount of trolling that Michael Cole does. That's the longest he's been inside bars. Oh no.
I loved it too
It's just
when
like in the schoolyard or in the prison yard.
when JD was climbing up and Michael Cole made fun of him and he's like, I bet what's going through his mind is I shouldn't have joined the Judgment Day. Is probably what he's thinking. I was like, damn, Michael Cole. Really? You're just gonna do this man like that in front of
Squeaky.
10,000, 17,000 people or whatever.
Squeaky. What's squeaky?
That's my little pig.
Oh.
I got a little pig today. He's gotta pick on someone else now that Flop Dollar is gone. Oh, that's true. That is true. He's got to pick on somebody else now. So it's gonna be JD.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't pick on Dom because Dom isn't offended by anybody at all ever. Also, where did you find that squeaky? Jojo gave it to me. If that's where you want to know where
Cody
I found
Rhodes.
it.
Sami Zayn's a really good guy.
Dude, I don't care how. I don't care what I have to do. What I really want to do is take Morgan to a live show where she can sing Sami Zayn's theme because that's like one of her favorite things to do, dude. Is singing theme songs. So I think that's something that I was like, I gotta do that. Overall, what are y'all's thoughts? Like everybody who's watching, what are y'all's thoughts on this? On the PLE. What did y'all think about it? I love Sammy. We all love Sammy.
That's a fair question. One guy said, "How to Cody? How does it feel knowing that tonight both a Flair and a Rhodes have been in War Games matches?"
Oh, wow. How would that feel? Honestly, that would be amazing. I would love to.
He
That's
talks
definitely
about how second and third generation wrestlers are always like, "Oh, I never want to do wrestling. I never want to do wrestling. I want to be out." And then he's like, "No, you want to do it. You want to
yeah.
be in wrestling, you know?"
Well, think, dude. We had a
And
Flair.
considering the names, it's like, come on, you know.
Yeah, we had a Flair, we had a Orton, we had a Mysterio, we had a Rhodes, all compete in War Games matches. Well, that's huge. That's really big. Best PLE in years. Like felt like a fan again, even better than Mania. But that's
I
not hard as
disagree.
last
I
year.
think
Stuff isn't
Backlash was pretty good.
in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Backlash was pretty good. Snap
Backlash
into a
was
Slim Jim.
Snap into a Slim
Notice
Jim.
that they brought back the Randy Savage stuff too.
They also brought back the Nissan 370Z wrapped Slim Jim that I want. That's my dream car, and now it looks like a Slim Jim.
I want a Slim Jim.
Why do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Is it better than Mania because Cody lost at Mania, or is it better than Mania? Well, because like the whole night, nobody knew.
I think it's better than Mania Night 2.
Yeah, Mania Night 1 was top tier.
Mania Night 1, ooh, hard.
Mania Night 1, especially with the PW or like the callback gear for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. to all their previous.
Vince Mania. No, no.
Better than Mania simply because Vince bookings. Ah, that one's still a tough one. That's still a tough one. That's Hunter over Vince, 100%.
Oh yeah,
100%. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Especially because he's letting them cook. Like they are all cooking. 100%. Everybody who was on this.
I just like that you're seeing stars finally that are in the mix. Like you like this time last year or 2 years ago, let's say, you wouldn't see JD McDonough.
No.
You wouldn't see Dragon Lee. You wouldn't see Santos. You wouldn't see Jey Uso.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see LA
Cody
Knight,
Stark.
Logan Paul as champion. Maybe. Maybe.
That's still tough.
The Rhea was a given. I think Triple H would have wanted that anyway. But like I was saying, like you see all of the fresh new faces, and they promised that back in 2016. It took 8 years to follow up finally, but they did slowly. I mean, shit, you're getting the Creed brothers on Raw. Like,
yeah.
That's going to be crazy.
You're getting. Are we not going to talk about that? The backstage segment for Ruffles was actually kind of fire.
Oh, Pretty Deadly with the Ruffles. It's chips.
It's crisps. It's chips. No, you can taste the meat in them.
Just gonna say, opinions aside, Mania season is gonna be straight freaking fire. Yeah, I can see it. I'm curious though. Now that they have so many different, like, that's a weird thing because you're getting these returns so late, right? Like right before Mania season, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, who's like, you really only have until April to gauge who should be in your card, you know, like what's going on. Like people still want LA Knight. People now want CM Punk.
People are going to want Randy.
People are going to want Randy. Yeah. People still want to see the story finished. People want to see the Judgment Day rule.
Yeah.
People want to see Damian Priest cash in. There's so many different things. It's like they can't. I think it's going to be one of those manias where we're going to find ourselves disappointed about at least 2 things because they're going to push the story further because there's so much and they're more than likely building to more, you know, because there's Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, right?
And then we usually
don't have day one.
No, we don't have day one, but we have not Fastlane because they moved it. I don't know what we have in December. Because Royal Rumble is in January 27th. We kept seeing the stuff for that at
well, they are doing tribute to the troops, so
yeah, but that's not a big
it's not a
PLE.
It's not a PLE, no, but I mean it fills the space.
I'm mad at AEW for the stuff they pulled tonight because the same night of tribute to the troops, Edge is cashing in, or Edge challenged Christian for the TNT title 1-on-1.
That was smart. They didn't have CM Punk in the scrum. That was very smart to do that. Let him talk. Let him talk on Monday.
He won't talk on Monday. Do you think Monday? Or
Is he
Friday?
Signed specifically to Fox?
If he's signed to Fox, it'll be Friday. I don't think he's signed to Fox. This could, honestly, this could save the USA deal.
Yeah, this could.
This could save the USA deal. 100%. I have a feeling that this could save the USA deal.
But the hell? What do you see on wrestling Twitter?
Let me see what I got on wrestling Twitter right now.
Sean Rossap will have a bunch of stuff, I bet.
Oh yeah. So he's already been cooking. He's already been cooking. He's been telling everything. Oh, he's about to hop on his post show right now and talk about it. But he did say something. Oh, people got video of after the show, like way after the show. They had to hold. So Cody, Sammy, Adam Pearce, Corey Graves had to all hold back Seth Rollins because he was going after CM Punk.
CM Punk.
They all had to step in because he was going after CM Punk. Like, so I think the first feud is going to be against CM Punk.
It has to. That's probably their. It can't be their Rumble main event.
It could not the main event, but it could be because look, if you can see it, they're trying to pull Seth away, and this is after like cameras are off and everything. So this was for just the fans in the building that they were going to that Seth Rollins has given this little hint.
Is Raw opening in Chicago?
Is Raw in Chicago?
They can't. They did SmackDown in Chicago.
Where is Monday Night Raw? I don't know where Monday Night Raw is. Monday.
It's not the same. It's not the AEW thing where they book Chicago all the time. Sorry.
Where we made Evan Mack laugh because
oh yeah,
78 nights in Chicago. Oh, that was a great interview. I can't wait to have him on again. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, it's just I looked up the schedule and it instantly just gave me Rio Rancho. It's still no. They're gonna
Monday
be
Night Raw emanating from Rio. That would be so. I would pay. I would go in debt for those tickets.
I would go in debt for those tickets. No, they will be in Nashville on Monday. They will be in Nashville.
Yeah, they.
I would love for the show to open and CM Punk just go. So, what do you want to talk about?
So, what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I would like it. They got to do a CM Punk Cody thing.
They have to.
The best in the world versus the American Nightmare. Yeah. I know you hate it. Take a shot. I should say so. I proposed that we do live reactions.
In 2024.
In 2024 after this Mania, so that way we like just start like culminating certain things. Do you guys believe we should do that? I firmly believe we should do that.
I think we should do that
because we like. I guarantee you, if you and I were and Morgan were all in that room right now watching, and CM Punk showed out,
you would have laughed at me for one. I know you already. You would.
I would have fell back in my chair. Not gonna lie, because I almost did here. I was like,
would be bitching like a motherfucker right now because I'd be like, really?
You would have your hands on your forehead, looking at the. But hey, there's also the times where Morgan almost left and during the Texas Death Match, and it was like, oh, rough. She was in the we took her in the trenches on that one.
Yeah, that was kind of like a final test. That was her crucible to see how much she loves wrestling. Is that what do we have next? What pay-per-view do we got next?
I thought it was a Elimination Chamber. No, it's got to be Rumble.
Well, company overall AEW December 30th. We have World's End. That new pay-per-view they came out with. MJF versus Samoa Joe.
That's true.
We will talk about that in probably another episode. We'll talk some AEW stuff in another episode. What we really want to know is if people actually like this, because I'm having fun with it. I think
it's pretty good. I think once we get a hang of it, I don't know how often we'll be doing these, but
I think if we I think what we should do is like maybe once a week, just once a week, do a live and then do what we normally do, our interviews. Our
Mhm.
interviews private. So nobody has to worry about if they say anything they're not supposed to or anything like that. I think it'd be kind of good.
Yeah,
Cool.
it would work out.
All right, though, but we are close to an hour. Thank you for everybody who has watched. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you. Remember to follow us on YouTube and Spotify at Downtime in the Ring. We are also on TikTok at Downtime in the Ring. That is where we kind of give more of a shell of our lives, our past experiences at show, our opinions, and hit the bell notification so that you guys know every time that we go live or that we post a new video. And we hope you guys had a great night. This was our thoughts on Survivor Series 2023.